Hello everybody, we are hurricane prep grooming my horses. I'm in Ocala, Florida, and we are in the cone of uncertainty, possibly getting a Cat 3 hurricane going, gosh, not too far from us. Hopefully it doesn't go right over us. So I've come out to the barn today just to groom my horses. I've already groomed Reimer up, which is my senior standardbred gelding. Now we are grooming Beau in prep for the hurricane. So he is a half Arabian Oldenburg, and he's 5 years old, and he is an intact stallion. So first brush I am going to be using today, I'm going to start with his face because he's got flies on his face, and I want to like put some fly stuff on his face. So we're going in with the hard bristle brush, also known as a dandy brush, to work on his face. It looks like he's got some dirt, extra dirt on his face. Next, I'm going in with this. I've had this for a few years. I believe at the time I got it from Big D's Tack, but I use this on his face. Sometimes I use it on the legs too, but I generally use this on the face for flies, to help keep the flies off his face, and it seems to work pretty good. See, it just comes out as a white cream that I then put on him. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go wash my hands because I don't like leaving chemicals like that on my skin and my hands. Be right back. And now, just to be really nice, I'm going to be giving him pumpkin spice treats. It's not quite that time of year yet, but these are really good. He loves these. My senior gelding loves these too. They look like this. I'm going to give him a couple of them. And for anyone who just joined, we are hurricane groom prepping my horses. I already did Reimer, my senior gelding, and now we're doing Beau. I like to get them all groomed up and tucked in for weather events like that, because there's a hurricane coming towards Florida, and it may be a Cat 3, so we're in the cone of uncertainty here in Ocala. So anyways, I'm going to give him his treats. With a flat hand, you feed like this, you're liable to get your hand gnawed on by a horse, and that doesn't feel good. So keep your hand flat when you feed a treat. So now we're going in with the curry comb, and I use the curry comb like this, and it gets under the hair and gets dander, and it also feels like a massage to the horse and kind of relieves any itches. Hey from South Carolina. I hope you guys aren't going to get into the hurricane. I think they're saying, like, the little map shows it still being a Cat 1 when it gets into Georgia. Like, how long is it going to stay one of those if it comes? Hopefully, they're just saying it's worse than it's going to be, and everyone's going to be fine. But I'm going to go ahead and groom my stallion. I always find a hard surface to tap out the brush on to get the dust out of it. See? All that dirt coming out of it, that's why it's important to tap it out. In between sides, or every so often, more frequently if your horse is super dirty. Now, I've been doing this a long time, grooming my horses and other people's horses, so it doesn't take me a long time to get that shiny look that you see on his Instagram and pictures and things like that. You think it was a really long process, but it is not a long process for me because like I said, I've done it for a long time. Also, tip, do not ever use this on the legs. The legs do not have muscle, they only have tendon and bone. This could hurt the legs if you use sharp things on the legs, so don't use this brush or any brush that looks like this on the legs. Oh no, that's too bad. It might be heading towards your town. Maybe it'll turn. Yeah, I'm hoping like it turns for us and goes a little bit farther north. But even if it does, like, we're still on the bad end of the storm, so. Oh my goodness. It blindsided us too. It wasn't supposed to be this bad, so I'm not really like ready for it, right? If it's going to be as bad as. So now I'm going to go in with the dandy brush. This is a hard bristle brush, firm brush. It's a kid size brush, but it fits my hand great. I love this brush. I believe I got it from Smart Pack. It's a year or two old. It's lasted a long time. This is who makes it. And I just love that it's colorful. I love colorful things. I just love colors, so I love this. So when I use this, yes, rainbow brush. I love this brush. When I use it, I kind of use it like this to flick any of the dirt off. This would be my last step if it was like the winter when I was up north, because the softer brushes, they take the oils out of the hair, and you don't want to do that in the winter. You want to try to leave as many oils in the hair as possible because it protects the coat from wind and rain. But in the summer, or if you're showing, or if you clipped your horse or whatever, even in the winter, you can go ahead and use this brush as well as a soft bristle brush. But that's just a tip. One thing you're going to see me do, like when you see me groom the front here, like here, turn like this towards him, and that's because I learned the hard way that if you're grooming him and facing the front and then you bend over to go down the leg, they can twirl around and bite you in the head. So I'd rather them bite me here than bite me here. So I always kind of turn when I'm going down to mess with that leg to groom it up. It's another tip that I learned the hard way. Like, literally, I don't know why no one taught me that. I wish they had, but I'm sharing it with all of you. looked at her. I didn't have a helmet or anything, and the horse came around. And I was like, oh my Lord. Like, I had a headache for a few days. It was not good. I was a little worried, but I was okay. I survived, obviously, because I'm here. So, yeah, I don't recommend getting bitten in the head by a horse. So I'm going in with the soft bristle brush. It's a Haas brush. It's a nice brush. This is the size of it. It's a regular size brush. I think it comes in a smaller size too. This is a regular size, soft. I could use it on him first, then spray him, and then go back over him. Or I could just go ahead and spray him and then use it. It depends what kind of deep shine or clean that I'm going to want. Today, I'm only going to spray him first and then use this, just to kind of save time. And it's not like he's going to a show or anything. I'm just trying to get him prepped for the hurricane. So this is what I'm using right now. I use many different things. My favorite thing is Card Martin Dream Coat or anything by Card Martin. But that stuff's expensive, so I kind of save it for pictures or special occasions or shows or things like that. But I'm using this right now for my everyday, and there's many different ones I would recommend for everyday, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. So shine, I can use this in his mane and tail, which I will be doing too for shine and conditioning. Oh yeah, that hurts when they bite. I'm sorry a horse bit your hand. I've had that happen too, it's awful. Anytime a horse bites you, it's bad, right? Oh, so I'm gonna go over his body with the spray first, and then the soft bristle. And also for this brush, you can use this dandy or bristle brush on their legs. That's fine. This won't hurt their legs if you use this brush on them. I'm going to show you how good my stallion is. One of those horses was a mare, and they were literally that close on the mounting block getting on their mare. And you saw he was being really well behaved that whole time. So that is actually how good he is around mares. He's very good. So he's getting another pumpkin spice treat. There is a reason I have his lead rope on him like this, and I do this with my gelding now as well. But the reason I have it on like this with him is because he is a stallion. He was to get loose. If he stepped on this, that would slow him down. It would also make him much easier to catch. So it really is like a safety thing. I have gotten him used to things around his legs. So if it hits his legs and stuff, it doesn't bother him. But that's why the lead rope's on him the way it is while he's in the cross ties. It is actually a precaution in case he does get loose. He doesn't get loose, but I always try to think a few steps ahead of my horse, and I'm sure there's a million things I'm not thinking about that he could do as well. So, right? Yes. Okay, so now I'm going to do his mane and tail. So I'm going to go fly spray. This is fly spray. I got it from Big D's like 2 or 3 years ago. I get it in the gallon jugs now. I think you can get it on Amazon and some other places too. Love fly spray. I've used it for years. They don't sponsor me. Big D sponsored me for a little bit, like 2.5 something years ago, which is how I got to try this fly spray, and I've just been buying it out of my own pocket ever since that sponsorship ran its course. And yeah, nobody gives me anything to say how great fly spray is. Love it. So yes. The nice thing about this fly spray too is it doesn't like have that overpowering smell like most fly sprays have. It's just I mean, there's a smell to it, but it's not like a really strong smell where you're like, I gotta get away from that fly spray. It's not like that. So that's a good thing. Flyby also makes these little roll-ons for the face or wherever. And they now make a shampoo, like a Flyby anti-fly shampoo for your horse. I have not tried that yet. I don't have it yet. I would love to try it and have it though. So one day I will do a review on that if I ever purchase it. Right now I'm running through some shampoo that I already have. So I can't wait to try Flyby shampoo someday. But this is the roll-on. I use a lot of product when I use it. Don't be afraid to use as much product as you need to. Sorry, I'm sweating, you guys. It's so hot here right now. But I use a lot of product. Probably people will be like, oh, you're wasting product. I don't care. It makes them look good, right? So now I'm going to brush it through. Brushed in about 2 weeks because it's been too hot for me to get out here. So of course he lost hair. This is not hair breakage. Animals lose hair, people lose hair. It's just normal. So if you haven't brushed it in a while, you're going to have hair come out. Don't think that you're breaking the hair or start worrying or anything like that. That's normal to loosen hair in your brush. I'm just going to put it in there so I don't have to go anywhere. But I'm going to go down his tail with this and then brush that through as well. And also, I like to use Garnier leave-in conditioner, which is for people in their mane and tail too. I really like doing that, especially after baths. I'll give them a normal horse condition in their tail during the bath after I've washed the tail and the mane, and then I'll put the Garnier in it. I'll leave that in, and then I'll put like a spray brush or a spray conditioner on it, like Silverado or something else. I'll like triple condition the tail right after I like bathe the tail. And it doesn't make it greasy or anything. It just means that it's easier to brush out for a longer period of time, and it looks actually phenomenal. So there's a reason why I like to groom them before storms like this, like with the hurricane coming. One is because I don't know when I'll be able to get back out, if like we lose power or if things are in the road or whatever. So I'll already know that right before the storm they were groomed and taken care of. Two, if they've got product going through their hair and stuff, it's less likely to get tangled and all over the place during all the wind and stuff like that. So that's another reason. And that's basically it. It's just part of it for me. He says, hurry up, be done, I want you to be done. I'm not done yet because we've got cowboy magic to put in. And I don't use this every time. I rarely use this, and I actually use quite a bit of it when I use it. Because you need way more cowboy magic than anybody will say you ever do to get that horse real, or to get the mane and tail nice. So don't be afraid to just put lots of cowboy magic in your mane and tail. Alright, so finishing touch is a treat. So I want to thank everybody for joining me, getting him prepped for the hurricane, grooming and so on. Is it called Idalia or something? But yeah, we're in the cone of uncertainty. Could be a Cat 3 by the time it gets here, they're saying. So we're inland, but it's supposed to still be really strong and things can still go wrong. And we're not like that inland. We're only like an hour from the coast on either side. Okay, he wants his treats. I'm going to give him his treats now. If you have any questions, you can message me the questions or whatever. I may not have had a lot of time to do it here because it was far away from me when I'm working with my horse, so I apologize if I didn't answer anybody's questions. And I hope everybody has a terrific day. And right now we have blue skies. Oh, and the hurricane's not supposed to come through till like starting around tomorrow evening, maybe into Wednesday morning, depending on how fast it comes through. So anyway, that's about it. And like I said, like, comment, subscribe if you like this and to see us more often. Go ahead and check out my other videos. I've got plenty of other videos. And Beau says thank you for joining us as well. And I hope everyone has a terrific day. If anyone's in the path of this hurricane, please try to be safe. Please try to follow directions or hunker down as best you can. And yeah, we're in this together. So have a good day.